coming into this game undefeated.
And when both teams come undefeated, one has to leave with that same record. Hopefully the Mountaineers are able to get this one out. And early on in this game, it's too early to call, but I would say the Clair Saints have a good tempo flowing right now.
Very soft tap right there.
And it's plays like that, some mysterious, some trickery is always something that these ladies have been known to do with the Mountaineers team, and it converts a lot of points.
Serve just sails a bit right there for Irene Jaramillo. The spike lands in from Stephanie Karatsolius. Nice play to kind of take the lead here early. Diving attempt by Gatto, unable to reach the ball in time.
Great set. And what a point conversion for the Mountaineers right there.
Little odd play right there as the dig attempt from Gatto kind of sailed back over the net. Kind of caught the lib for the Saints. Michaela Stocks off guard.
Caught them quite off guard, some would say. Huge spike from Kiana Huggins.
Nice block from the Saints. Little trickeration attempt. Geneva Heisman ready to serve. The spike by Zakari tipped off the hand of the Saints. Mountaineers are awarded the point.
And right now, of this Mountaineers team, it seems very calm, but it's definitely a battle of two Goliaths.
Amazing play from Kiana Huggins. Realized the opportunity of that slow sailing ball over the net. Ashley Maleko's serve. Kept alive by the Saints.
And due to the Saints touching the net, it will be a Mountaineers point.
Very
what
nice
a block
at the net.
What a block from these Mountaineers.
Soft serve, just getting over the net. Amazing job by Anika Gatto to keep that alive. Play is ended by a little miscommunication from the Mountaineers, so that desperation play by Gatto kind of erased right there. Not the play you're hoping for if you're the Mountaineers. Nice way to keep that alive from Yvonne Mann. Mountaineers rally and win the point.
And that was such a great hustle play from this Mountaineers team. The ball could have went out of bounds, but no, these ladies did not give up at all.
Great block at the net.
Quite the rejection.
That was Kate Williams with the beautiful block, but ball sails out of play on the Mountaineer side.
And what a spike from Irene. I would definitely say I don't know anyone in the OCAA that can really give a good bump, a good dig to that spike. And what an ace. This Mountaineers team is definitely looking extremely lively right now, really trying to take over. That's what we're talking about. If you don't love plays like that, then you just don't love Mountaineer volleyball. Great effort and great energy from these ladies.
Timeout called by the Saints. Currently 12-8 for the Mountaineers here. About halfway to winning this set currently, but still a close game. Like I said, both these teams undefeated, both top of the Western Conference. So it'll be a nice heavyweight battle. Expect this game to go to 5 sets. Zakari ready to serve. Sails out of play. So after the timeout, Saints looking to try to make a run of their own.
And what a spike from this Mountaineers team.
Serve just barely dug up.
And it seemed that that one caught Irene just a bit off guard, but
A little short-handed looking there.
no problem for his Mountaineers team. A bounce back is definitely not going to happen for the Saints team. And just like that, it's Mountaineers ball again. Great serve from Stephanie. Wow, what a great hustle play from this Mountaineers team. good hustle and attempt from Anka Gato.
Good attempt from Karatsolius. She seemed a little too far back on that jump. Obviously had the power and just a little too short on that netting.
I'll definitely agree. It seemed that she went a lot more for power than placement on that play.
Great save right there from Gatto to keep it alive. Little trick play from
Kiana Higgins.
Sophia Spoljar.
Kiana Higgins definitely doing a lot for the St. Clair's team. Definitely a game-changing player.
It just seems like the Mountaineers are still trying to get into this game. Obviously, they're still winning, but they haven't looked at their best yet.
I'll definitely agree. I'd say that they have to find their own rhythm again and really play into their game.
It just seems like there's been a few miscommunication plays. They're just kind of one step behind. So I expect them to figure it out by the end of this set, hopefully. If not, the second set. Point awarded to the Mountaineers. Out of play. Substitution for the Saints. We have Chantal Devlugged out and Haven Fournier in.
And it seems that with the game this close, the Saints are trying to give a new feel to the team possibly.
Ball was deflected at the net. Zakari will be awarded the kill. Mountaineers take a 2-point lead. Very nice serve. Wasn't really given much to work with for the Saints off that beautiful serve. Gave them some awkward positioning. Kind of had to keep that alive, kind of sailing into the stands. And
I'll definitely say that this Saints team are kind of digging themselves in a deeper hole. When the game was close and neck,
so an interesting start to this rally as it keeps going.
And it definitely seems that they're trying to catch each other off guard right now. And the Mountaineers are the ones to prevail from this rally.
So it wasn't really the most...
And my apology. It does seem that the St. Clair Saints are the ones who got the point. It was actually Lexi Zakari who touched the net, they're saying, for the Mountaineers team.
Very hard serve right there from Vanderwall.
Which will truckle a bit over the out-of-bounds line. But not a problem for the Mountaineers. Still in the lead, up by 2.
Still in very good position here. Good block at the net. Good job by Gatto to pull away there. Looked like she was trying to make a play on that ball, but noticed it was going to be sailing out. Kind of held herself back and got her team the point.
And Yvonne Mann with the serve. Mountaineers.
Good attempt by Spoljar.
And we're hearing a lot of great team spirit right now from this Mountaineers team. Even though the St. Clair Saints scored, this Mountaineers does not seem worried at all. They came here to dominate.
So the soft attempt from Jaramillo is blocked at the net, and no recovery was able to be taken by the Mountaineers. They're at 19-18 currently. Beautiful dig from Spoljar.
And that's what we're talking about. Just like that, this Mountaineers team are back in action.
So great diving effort from Michaela Stocks from the Saints.
And Lexi Zakari with the serve.
Been having a pretty good game so far today. So nearing the end of this first set, 20-19 for the Mountaineers. Be a very close finish. Krista Nicole to serve. Zakari's diving attempt. Not able to get there in time, but good effort. We're knotted up at 20.
And about just a fraction off, just by a few inches.
Mountaineers unhappy with what they're seeing right now. As the Saints go on a little bit of a run and take a 21-20 lead. We will have a timeout for the Mountaineers here.
And Connor, I'll definitely say that this Mountaineers team, they're looking pretty good at first, but it just seemed that a few unlucky rallies occurred that really got the St. Clair Saints like the momentum that they needed to really take over.
A 3-4 point lead, but it's obviously faded and they are trailing by 1 now, but obviously it's only 21-20. There's still some time to work with. You can still have some points to get on the board. Just can't allow the Saints to go on a nice run here and close out this first set.
But I'd even say that these ladies are no strangers to being in this position where they might be just a few points down in the set and just make that comeback, sometime push into overtime.
We've witnessed some great comebacks.
Some great, amazing comebacks. So I'm quite confident that they're still going to be able to end this set with the dub. Definitely have a lot of fans in the crowd to support them, which is great to see.
Nicole to serve here. Almost caught the Mountaineers off guard at the start of that.
And right now we're getting quite the rally. And
ball kind of wedged on the net there. And as it was falling, still kept alive with a very nice dig, but only reached a few inches off the ground. We're tied up at 21.
And if Irene's serving, I'm quite confident that this team is about to get right where they need to go. And just like that, with that missed spike, Mountaineers are up by 1.
Just too powerful on that serve. Unforced error awarding the St. Clair Saints a point. Kate Williams serve. Very low. It seemed like it kind of hit her hand a bit awkward. Didn't look comfortable coming out of her hand there. Mountaineers closing in on a set 1 victory. Point was awarded to the Saints. Mountaineers unhappy. It looked like Mann was trying to set the ball there. And as she attempted to set, one of the attackers on the Saints spiked the ball down. So Mountaineers arguing it should have been their ball, their possession. So as the play stands currently, we are tied up at 23.
And when the referee has a decision like this to make, it can really be a game-changing factor.
It's either you're up 24-22 or you're tied up at 23. So it seems like they're okay with the outcome of the call. Referee explained it well. Almost a little mishap for the Saints. Beautiful spike from Vanderwall.
And it's plays like that where a team really keeps their composure and say, okay, the ref didn't give us a call. We're going to go get that point regardless. And that's what you got to love about this Mountaineers team.
Yeah, they don't get backed down by the call there. They just used it as fuel. And hopefully looking to close out this set on this play right here. Miscommunication on the play. Few players seemed out of position. Some words of reassurance from Coach Kelsey Kovar. Obviously, you'd want to get out with that 1-0 lead. Don't want to be playing from behind against a top team like this.
And a bit of miscommunication right there with these teammates, but
it seemed like they had a nice setup and Vanderwall was ready. Obviously tried to play that little short game, but it seemed like it hit the bottom of her hand, more of her wrist. Kept alive. Great hustle by Yvonne Mann. Obviously, if the St. Clair Saints get this point, they take set one. Ball lands in play, and the Saints take set one, 26-24.
And that was just an intense rally right there. It really could have went any way for both teams, but it will be the Saints to take the lead on this one.
Great hustle by Mann to keep that alive, but even better So set 2 underway, about to begin. Referee just talking to the players real quick. Seems like both teams are going to set out the same lineup for the start of the second set here. Obviously a very close first set, 26-24. So both teams, both teams had a pretty good first set. Very close, so you're obviously going to send out that same lineup. Hope for that same production, maybe just a little bit more from the Mountaineers. It was just that miscommunication, a few unforced errors.
And I'll definitely say we're really entering one of the most important rounds of this whole matchup for the Mountaineers. They really need to win this one. They would hate to be 2-0 down on the set. And just like that, they are starting off great and strong and in the lead.
Very, very powerful spike.
Quite the force right there, Kiana Huggins.
Not much you can do on that return.
Not much you can do at all. Quite the force to be reckoned with. But the Mountaineers are right back to answer.
Almost a carbon copy of the play from the Saints just last play. Off the tipped the pole, looked like. Mountaineers awarded the point.
And I would definitely say this is one of those games where it's kind of like anything that you can do, I can do better. And I'll say these teams are just that close, really neck and neck. It's even shocking how that ball did not touch the floor at all.
Amazing hustle by the Saints to keep this play alive.
You see quite the determination from these ladies. They're really in sound with each other, and it's just art to see both these teams work this hard. Truly is quite the sight. But the Mountaineers are on top.
So Saints did almost everything they could to keep this play going. Amazing hustle from this team. Kind of shows why they're 5-0 on the season. Great save by Gatto. Falling down.
And such
still alive are the Mountaineers.
And with that spike, it was a bit too powerful. But great rally from these ladies. Truly could have went any way.
Diving attempt from Nicole. Mountaineers up 5-2. Vanderwall's serve just a couple inches long.
And a huge set from Kate Williams. And Annika Gatto really just everywhere on the floor, everywhere for this Mountaineers team. Really
she was awarded Mountaineers Female Athlete of the Week last week.
And you know, she might be getting 2 times in a row for the way she's just really there to support her teammates and her team.
She had a great performance against the Redeemer Royals in a demanding 3-0 sweep. Obviously, her play did not go unnoticed, being awarded Player of the Week for the Mountaineers. Great serve. A little bit of miscommunication, obviously, as Williams and Huggins will talk it out. Huggins in position. Williams kind of unaware that Huggins was behind her. Kind of stole her thunder.
And it's always good to see teammates just laugh about it and just go on to the next play.
Can't
Really shows how
be
professional.
mad in that situation.
Agrees. And Huggins right there with the quick reflexes to really make sure that point does not get converted.
Point awarded to the Mountaineers. Yeah, he said great reflexes. Just kind of notice that ball, like coming in a good position to kind of hit it over. So reacting quick and taking advantage.
Really
Just
one of a
nicks the
kind.
net. Unable to play that were the Saints. So Mountaineers lead kind of growing here to start the second set. Very powerful shot from Wiseman. Standing at 6'3", tallest player on the court. Got some power behind those hits.
Definitely using that height to her advantage.
Yeah, not many players are going to be outreaching her.
And what a block right there.
Just like we mentioned, she's one of the tallest players on this court. It's hard to get that ball over her. So Saints kind of making a push here. They were down 8-4, 3 points in a row, looking to tie it up now.
And Chantal.
Hustling attempt from Williams. Nearly hopping into our booth over here.
And hopefully the Mountaineers are able to continue and hold on to this lead that they have.
Great dig from Karatsolius. Mountaineers not letting go of this set. Both of these teams are just battling back and forth. Both heavyweights of the Western Conference and had some really good rallies, and obviously they're pretty even in talent.
Very even, I'd say. And I'll say it's one of those situations where even though this is the first matchup, I'm confident these teams are really going to have quite the season.
And probably one of the cheekiest serves you'll see, as that ball hit almost didn't get over the net and kind of flopped over in a very awkward spot. No Mountaineers were there. Ball deflected off the pole. Mountaineers will get the point.
And great serve from Irene.
Michaela Stocks was the one trying to play it, but caught her in an awkward position. The spin must have altered her attempt. Deflected at the net, no one there to help them out.
And it's truly just one of those back and forth games where both teams are just running up the points, but
Both teams are throwing haymakers at each other right now.
Real haymakers, but none of them really getting that comfortable lead on one another.
Yeah, nobody's quite had that knockout punch yet. It's just been a nice back and forth battle. And the records show that. Haymakers at each other. Nobody's quite had that knockout punch yet. It's just been a nice back and forth battle. To keep it around and show that.
Accepted at the net by Vander.
Great dig to keep it alive by Spoljar. Deflected at the net by Vanderwall.
And there will be a point, and Kiana Huggins really trying to bring her team to victory.
Not sure what the call was there. Ball was out of play, but was awarded to the Saints. Coach Kovar unhappy with the call, as she should be. So knotted back up at 12. Mountaineers will take a timeout here.
And just like that, with the score tied up, like I said, these two teams are both gladiators, both Goliaths of this division. So it's really going to be neck and neck. And hopefully the Mountaineers are not going to be in a situation as they were last set where they're 24-25 and some unlucky calls happen, some unlucky plays happen. They really want to find a chance to get this lead into a comfortable position where they're possibly about 3 points ahead and can end the set.
Yeah, they've gotten out to those tiny leads, but obviously it's hard to pull away against a tough team like this.
100%.
You're going to have those opportunities where you can take that little lead, but to be that really, really great team, you need to be able to expand that lead and kind of take control.
You really have to transcend that. And
if you want to show that you're better than I mean, obviously the Saints have played one more game, so their record is a little bit better, but if you want to show the team that's above you in the standings that you're better, you're going to have to take control. You're going to have to put in that effort and take that lead. Just kind of be commanding.
You have to either be a leader or a follower. And then I guess in this game, we'll find out who's who. And what a set right there. What a play from the Mountaineers.
Just a very smooth play from the Mountaineers.
Great transitions. And just like that, that serve was too hot to handle.
You can just see how these teams just work in unison, too. They already have their on the move. They have their set plays ready. And a play that looks like it's broken.
Quite the rejection right there.
The length of Spoljar and Vanderwall at the net. Coming pretty handy. Zakari ready to serve. Just a little mishap. Great block at the net. Gatto keeps it alive. Man's set. Just a little too hard there. Kind of sent it over the net and left Vanderwall unable to capitalize. Williams, nice little soft shot. So Saints have taken a 15-14 lead here now.
I would say this is where the Saints are most dangerous, is when they get that 1 point lead. The Mountaineers team definitely have to try their best to bounce back. Because in situations where, like we're just seeing plays like that, where now the Saints team is up by 2, quite dangerous, and you don't want to be in that position.
Beautiful block. Good rally coming here from both teams. And on the outside part of the arm on Maleko. So a nice rally finished off with a nice play from the Mountaineers. Narrowing that lead back down to 1. Not allowing the Saints to kind of extend their lead. Great block.
What
at
a
the
rejection
net.
right there.
Stephanie Karatsolius getting up there.
And just like that, the score will be 16-16. Anyone's game.
And Kate Williams has had some nice plays at the net. She's been able to kind of almost like eyes on the back of her head. As she's watching the ball, she's already noticing what spot is empty on that court. And she's just been tossing it right there.
And I'll
placing it in the
agree.
spots that the Mountaineers are unable to reach. Great save by
Irene.
Yeah. Gatto to get it over. Saints were kind of all over the place on that play. Just seemed like they were scrambling around. Another substitution. DeVlugd comes out, and Fournier comes back in. So those two have been subbing out for each other a few times this game. Short serve from the Mountaineers. 18-17 for the Saints. That is Haven Fournier to serve.
Woo! Coming in hot. Irene. What a spike right there.
That might be the play that the Mountaineers needed to kind of boost their energy, get their confidence back.
Definitely could be one of those momentum-changing plays. And like I said, really one of those momentum-changing plays. Could have even kind of caught the Saints off guard, I'd even say.
Ball nicked the net on that serve.
And
Caught
just like
Stocks in a
that,
bad position. Timeout called.
just like that, the Mountaineers are at 20.
So they were down 2, looking like they had a chance to be down 3. And then Mountaineers made a rally. Now they're up 2, 20-18. So 5 points needed for the Mountaineers to even this game up at 1-1.
And I'll definitely say that this Mountaineers team just really needs to keep their composure and just play their own game, keep their rallies. I've definitely started seeing a lot more floor management, I would say, with these ladies, where you have different people running around the floor and just, in a sense, making a bit of confusion for the Saints team. So hopefully they can keep up that energy and really pull a win out of this one. And it will be Sophia with the serve. And just like that, it's a 1-point differential game.
So a new substitution for the Saints here. As Wiseman comes out, we have Gabby Arbor coming in. And she is set to serve.
Gabby Arbor with the serve.
Good block at the net from the Saints. Just not in play.
And it does seem that Wiseman is coming back into the
I guess they're one of
matchup.
the serving of Arbor coming in.
And it does seem that Irene will be coming out of the match.
That's Chelsea Vanderwall coming in. First year from Waterdown. Her first serve is pretty good.
And just like that,
Great attempt
Great
on that
attempt.
little block slash attack.
but it
from
seems
Lexi
that it will
Zakari.
be out of bounds.
Just seemed like it was a couple inches off the line, but good attempt. Obviously good mindset. Almost two Saints players running into each other on that play. The ball flies back into the bench of the Mountaineers. And we are tied up at 21. So both sets so far, no team has been able to really pull away. Maleko ready to serve.
And what a play right there from Yvonne Mann.
Sent into no man's land.
And you could even hear the communication on the floor where you have players just saying 6 to 6 in different positions, but Mann had her own ideas in store.
Man ready for that soft serve. Saints somehow keep that alive.
And these ladies showing in that they're keeping it strong, that they're still in this, that they want to win.
That was a huge play to make sure they take a 2-point lead rather than allowing the Saints to tie. It couldn't come in a nicer play. Great dive from Mann. And that ball hits the corner.
It's in.
24-21 Mountaineers. So two back-to-back amazing plays. Mountaineers lead by 1 and are pushing the Saints to the brink at this second set. Looking to even it up at 1-1. So Saints are going to talk it over. Obviously, can't allow any points left in this set. Trying to change up their game plan, play a lot more defensive. Mountaineers are probably brewing up beautiful quick hitter. Just trying to get that point. Send it off to the third set. Yvonne Mann getting ready to serve here.
And this could be it. This could be exactly what the Mountaineers need.
Mountaineers ready. Seems like a little miscommunication there for Vanderwall.
And Kiana Huggins really trying to keep her team alive, really trying to keep her team in this game.
Another substitution again.
But will it be enough?
Short attempt. And just like that, it's 24-23. Saints not backing down. Mountaineers still have the momentum here. Can still win it with a point. Do not want to allow the Saints to tie it.
Woo! And she will have to hug that hot shot. And just like that, the Mountaineers win the second set.
So tied up at 1-1. Beautiful play from Vanderwall, caught Huggins off guard. And first set, 26-24 for the Saints. Second set, 25-23 for the Mountaineers. So these games cannot be closer. Third set just about to start. Referee's just talking it over quick.
And it seems that the Saints are going to be having a few changes in their lineup. Noticeably, Kiana Huggins is not in the rotation right now. Probably will be making an appearance soon. While the Mountaineers strike early and convert their first point in this set.
Zakari with a nice serve. Nice backward set from
And
Shadow.
just like that. Such trickery plays from a queen, a master herself. Annika Gateau.
Just like I said, this team plays so smooth together. They always
Extremely.
know what's coming. Just too short on the serve was Zakari.
I'll definitely say that their team chemistry is unreal.
Like in broken plays, it just seems like they already had stuff in their textbook just ready.
Just ready. And it seems that there was a substitution for this team, but it seems that substitution did not matter at all when the Mountaineers are hot and ready. Coming in hot.
Great dig from Vanderwall. Keeps it alive and goes over the net.
And what amazing plays that we're seeing from this Mountaineers team right now.
Play still alive. Great awareness right there from Wiseman.
It was so close right there. Just off by a fraction, off by a hair. But this Mountaineers team does not seem like they're in any position of slowing down.
Yeah, with everyone at the net right there. Good play by Wiseman. Noticing that Zakari was the only man back. So a lot of ground to cover.
And
Karatolius' spike attempt too wide. We're knotted up at 3.
And Kate Williams back at it again with the serves.
And she had herself a pretty good game.
But not good enough to stop that spike right there from the Mountaineers.
Spike attempt too low. Mountaineers point.
And with the score being 5-3 right now, it really does seem that this Mountaineers team are in quite the control and just found their rhythm. Hopefully they're able to exceed this lead furthermore.
Ball just tags the line.
And it really seems like the Saints are really trying to pull some things out of their bag right now, but we'll see if it's enough for this Mountaineers team.
Just able to get it over the net. So Saints coming out with some beautiful plays in this third set. And kind of caught Zakari in the back alone, fending for herself.
And just like that, Sophia Spolger, quite the amazing spike.
New substitution for the Saints. Got Jordan Beneteau coming in. Her first appearance of this game.
Woo!
Nice block at the net from Mann.
From Mann.
Got ourselves a nice rally going. Kept alive by Gatto. Awkward spin on that ball. Mann doing what she could. Diving effort, just not enough.
But what a rally from both these teams right there. Extreme amount of blocks have been given in this game.
It just seems whatever move each team has been putting out, the opposite team has been ready. Just seems like you can't catch these teams off guard. Good response from Mountaineers.
And just like that, Mann got up there and brought it down.
She's been having an amazing game so far. A lot of big plays for her team.
What a rejection right there.
And again, it's Yvonne Mann.
Woo! What an ace from Irene. Quite the serve right there. too hot to handle. And these serves cannot be controlled. Great energy from the Mountaineers team.
Timeout called. Mountaineers run. Getting the Saints a little off guard right now. Just seem kind of out of place, so they'll talk it over.
And I would definitely say that the biggest change I saw from the Saints team is not having Huggins in the lineup, which could be very detrimental to their team success. So hopefully they're able to really just reconsider their decisions and whatnot and do what they can do. Because it doesn't seem that this Mountaineers team is slowing down at all.
Nice dig attempt from Spoljar. Sailed right near the bench of the Saints.
Woo! And that was a bomb right there.
I don't think anyone on that court could handle that power.
And this Mountaineers team is looking quite different right now. Really bringing a whole different energy. It really seemed that that second set win truly changed it all for them.
So they've been holding on to about a 5-point lead here. Trying to just keep that lead around 4 or 5. You don't want the Saints to come in and bring this closer again. Great serve. Mountaineers sort of out of place right now, trying to get it back together.
And I feel like that was one of those plays where she knew she was going to get blocked, but knew exactly where the block was going to end up going. And that right there is just 200 IQ. Great job, Mountaineers. And quite the block, but it will be going out of bounds and Saints ball.
13-9 the score for the Mountaineers. Probably the most important set of this game. One team will be pulling away with a 2-1 lead after this set. One team will either be playing for the victory in set 4 or trying to climb back and force it to 5. Serve very close to going over the pole and out of play. Just stays in and nicks the corner. So a nearly picture perfect serve there from Nicole.
Truly one of those things where you have a team second guessing.
Almost kept alive from Vanderwall, but called the penalty.
And this Saints team really trying to stay in alive, trying their best.
I mean, both teams are fighting. If you're the Mountaineers, you don't want them tying this game up.
Yeah.
You want to keep that lead for as long as possible. Good soft attempt. Seems like there's been a few plays this set where Zakari's been making some diving attempts.
And it really seems that it's just one of those situations where she's so close but no cigar, in a sense. Just a few
Obviously,
fractions.
it's not going to discourage her. She's going to keep fighting.
And definitely, she always has the support of her teammates that knows that she always gives her 100% effort. No one's blaming anyone on this.
It's like
team.
when if you've missed a few shots from the field and your coach says, like, don't stop shooting, don't let it ruin your confidence. Because once that you get that play, your confidence is going straight back up. So nearly an amazing play from Stephanie Karatsolius, hustling from one end of the court to the other. But Saints pulling closer again, 15-14. Beneto's serve. And we are tied up at 15.
And just like that, the game is tied. Both teams really showing a lot of energy. It really seems that the Mountaineers since they were in the lead, I would say their energy has been going on a lot longer. So they might need that second win to come around again. But this Saints team is really looking like they're hungry and they want to get this game done. They want to really finish strong. We'll see which two of these gladiators really make it out the kingdom.
Ball tipped out of play. Saints lead 17-15. Mountaineers need a timeout. Been a little rough patch here in this third set. Saints with all the momentum right now. So timeout looking to kill the momentum for the Saints and hopefully stop that lead at 2.
And I'll definitely say this Saints team, you know, even though they were down by quite a bit, they are just playing as strong as possible. It's really taking every play as just next play mentality, just trying to get their best to really their own rhythm and just rally things to go their way.
Spike attempt not over the net. Mountaineers down 3 currently. It just seems like their confidence has dropped a little bit. But a great response. You want to shorten this lead and hopefully tie it up before St. Clair can get to 20. Beautiful serve. Deflected and in play. 19-16 for the Saints.
And it seems that there's going to be 2 substitutions for this Saints team.
And Gabby Arbor ready to serve. Soft attempt from Fournier, no good. And we're back to a 2-point deficit. Same two substitutions come right back out. Tags the line, and that's an ace.
And that's an ace. Great job from Irene. For this Mountaineers team, it's really crucial at this stage to get as many points as possible to make sure that this Saints lead is no longer happening.
Tough bounce off the net. Lead grows back to 2 for the Saints. Saints only 5 points away from taking that 2-1 lead.
And what a spike right there. Looking unstoppable.
Much needed play for the Mountaineers and Vanderwall.
And that could be the play right there that is needed for this Mountaineers team to really go over the edge, to really push in the drive, to really get that dub. And
That's
just
back
like
to
that,
back.
back-to-back spikes, and the Mountaineers are back in this.
Short serve. Woo! Rachel Vanderwall is putting the team on her back. Timeout called
Rachel
for
looking
the Saints.
unstoppable.
3 plays in a row, Rachel Vanderwall. Doing it on both ends. So down 20-18. These past 3 plays, Mountaineers have won all 3. Taking a 1-point lead, 21-20. Realizing how important this set is, both teams playing their hardest. And once again, we're almost even in the 20s. First set ended 26-24 for the Saints. Second set, Mountaineers squeezed out a 25-23 win. And currently 21-20 for the Mountaineers in this third set. So both of these teams very even in their skill set. They've made it very apparent today.
Just like that, this Mountaineers team is looking unstoppable.
And who else but Rachel Vanderwall once again? 4 straight points coming from her alone.
Rachel Vanderwall really trying to be that Mountaineer of the week, it seems.
Gatto keeps it alive.
And what a fake right there. Yes.
Mountaineers awarded the point. Took a few seconds for the referee to finally make the call while kind of rolling on top of that net.
It does seem that this referee might be a bit biased.
You can
Not
see him,
on our side.
see him laughing it off with his other referee. Out of play. Great attempt. 23-21 Mountaineers. Both benches on the edge of their seats right now. Great block and in play. Saints narrow it to 1. Haven Fournier with a very important serve for her team. Just a very tough miscommunication there between Annika Gatto and Sophia Spoljar.
It really seemed that the ball was like perfectly placed right between both of those
It
ladies.
just, nobody really communicated and called it. Obviously, you want to call the ball before, make sure that you have full possession of it. Both of them just seem to be in that a little awkward position where they both wanted to call it, but they both, I'm assuming, thought the other one would have called it. And just like that, we're tied up at 23 again. So these games just can't get closer. I've said it before. Both first two sets won by 2 points. Looking like the third one will most likely be won by 2 again. Fournier to serve again.
And just like that, Rachel back at it again.
Pushing her team up 24-23.
And this could be it.
Lexi Zakari to serve. Just want a nice easy serve and play. Saints keeping this alive. Play out of bounds. Mountaineers take the third set, 25-23. So after a very close first set where the Mountaineers
Extremely
fell,
close.
they've rebounded and taken sets 2 and 3. Currently up 2-1, headed to set 4. Very nice serve from Zakari.
What a spike from Sophia Spolger.
Almost knocking over the camera in the back.
Almost breaking a few hands right there.
Out of play, Mountaineers lead 4-1. So Saints looking a bit out of sorts in this set.
And this Mountaineers team seem that they want to end things early. Really.
Serve sails a little left into the bench of the Saints. Haven Fournier ready to serve. Nice play from Ashley Maleko. 4-3 for the Mountaineers now.
And what a point from Sophia.
It was partially deflected, but still landed in play. Ball not able to get over the net. Mountaineers lead 6-3.
And what a block right there. Really showing their Mountaineers spirit. Just like that, it will be a Mountaineers point, who really seem to be running off with this game in the fourth set.
Currently 8-3 for the Mountaineers. Just seems like after the ending, I'd say, of that last set, Saints just haven't really had it. Great job to keep it alive, but an even better job by the Mountaineers to deny that ball. Timeout called by the Saints. So a very good start, 9-3 for the Mountaineers to start this fourth set.
And this Mountaineers team really running off with this matchup right now. Had a slow start, but really picked up over time. Each set, each rally, they seem like they're just becoming a better and better team. Truly such a dangerous team. With this timeout, it does seem that the Saints are going to take a little bit longer, really trying to make a strategy, a plan to beat this Mountaineers team, but I would say it's not looking good for them at all. And I will say I'm quite surprised that the Saints have not put back in Kiana Huggins, who was really having quite the game for herself early on in the first two sets, but has been absent since the third and fourth. And
only explanation could be that she's dealing with an injury. It seems like her right hand is taped up a little bit.
It does seem that injury could be the cause for that. I believe she was also the captain for the Saints team. So it's never easy losing a captain in any type of sport.
Ball out of play. So Saints got a much needed point here. Mountaineers still lead 10-4.
And when you have the height, you got to do things like that, just as planned.
Diving hustle from Krista Nicole. Hard fall to the ground. But Mountaineers get a point there, 11-5. Ball out of play. Lead is cut down to 5. Ashley Maleko getting ready to serve. Very, very high ball. Play
And
still kept
great
alive
hustle from
but
the Mountaineers team.
great hustle by both teams on that play. Somehow keeping that ball alive after that pinch at the net. Great response by the Mountaineers. Ball just unable to fall in play.
And it's plays like that Yvonne Mann really knows how to keep a team second-guessing themselves. Confused,
So
some would say.
Timeout seemed to be a very good call for the Saints. Score is now 11-8, so they've cut the lead in half. They were down 6.
And just
Ball
like,
in play, Mountaineers point.
And just like that, this Mountaineers team just had to prove to themselves that, no, we're still going to dominate. We're still here. Even though they're in the lead, they can't shy away from just finishing this matchup.
Serve too short into the net. Response right back from the Saints.
It seems that both teams will hit the ball in the net.
Ball over the net, but out of play. 13-10 for the Mountaineers.
And Krista Nicole will be subbing in.
Geneva Wiseman ready to serve.
And what a spike.
Kristen Nicole looking to be in a bit of a pain. Seems like she was holding her elbow a little bit off that block attempt. Two little soft taps. Nicole talking to her coach.
It does seem that there is some injuries with the Saints team over time, some wear and tear.
Beautifully placed ball. Cut the lead down to 2.
And just like that, the score is 14-12.
Powerful serve.
Ooh.
Diving effort from Stocks, almost running into the stands. But ball will drop. Mountaineers take the point. 15-12. Mountaineers 10 points away from taking this game. Serve sails long from Zakari. 15-13.
And Chantel with the serve. Woo! And she held a hot one.
Mountaineers just out of place on that play. Zakari diving for it, but a quick response right back kind of caught Vanderwall in an awkward position. Off the fingertips of DeVlugt. 17-14 Mountaineers. Ball too hard out of play, 17-15. So that 2 to 3 point range is where all of these games have been hovering around. It's looking like it'll be another close finish. Amazing diving attempt and hustle. Just nobody there to receive that and get it over the net. 17-16, so St. Clair making a bit of a run here.
And just like that, these Mountaineers are staying in there. Really just trying their best to finish this game off.
Much needed point for the Mountaineers.
And just like that, Irene is there.
Timeout called by the Saints. Mountaineers lead 19-16 in set 4. Mountaineers lead the game 2-1 currently. 6 points away from taking this matchup. Spoljar ready to serve. Good job by the Saints.
And
Wiseman using her length to the advantage.
And this Saints team really trying to keep it alive. We overheard the coach here from the broadcasting booth, and he's just saying they got to bring it to the 5th set. Trying their best to bring it to the 5th set.
Deflected and sent all the way to the back wall.
And just like
Mountaineers
that
have reached the 20-point mark.
And the score being 20-17, this Mountaineers team just has to keep their composure and finish strong.
They fought hard in set 2 and 3 to come out with the victory. Expect them to do it again in this set. So a diving attempt from Vanderwall. Not really much room to work with her 2 players right there. So that 2-point mark is still alive. 20-18 for the Mountaineers.
And just like that, the trickery plays are in here.
Rachel Vanderwall has been making some amazing plays when it matters the most.
Really having quite the game.
She wants to send the Saints back home. Great job to keep that alive, especially on such a powerful attack.
And what a great rally we're seeing from this Mountaineers team!
This team does not want to lose. The effort displayed on that play by the Mountaineers, specifically Sophia Spoljar.
The heart, the passion, the dedication, the grit, and the grind. This Mountaineer team has it all. And it really, I would be confident to say that they're going to be able to take this one.
Mountaineers 3 points away from victory, but 3 points is the lead.
But it seems that Chantel might have other things planned for the Saints team. And what a serve that we just saw right now.
Rachel Vanderwall once again pushing her team 1 point closer to victory.
And forget about Mountaineer of the Week. This could be OCAA Player of the Week we're talking about. Rachel Vanderwall having a game of a lifetime. And what a block.
Combining was Vanderwall Spoljar. Contact on the net. St. Clair will take that point. 23-20.
And that is a point for this Mountaineers team. Quite the rejection.
It just seems like every big play has been rooted back to Rachel Vanderwall. And here she is serving for the win.
That's our camera crew,
And Vanderwall ends the game with the ace.
And just like that, this Mountaineer team is victorious.
I don't think you can write up a better finish for Rachel Vanderwall. After finishing the third set with some beautiful plays, taking this fourth set into command.